What is up, everyone? Welcome to my Euro Fantasy Draft for match day 1. This is my first Euro Fantasy Draft. And before I go and explain all my selections in terms of picks of who I want, who I'm still uncertain on, and who are just placeholders, make sure to join the Euro Fantasy Mini League. If you haven't, there are 15 members already in there. Make sure to join it. And welcome to the Football Chatbox, because my name is Ryan and I'm going to explain the team. Now again, shout out mini league. Link will be in the description. Now I've decided a team based on the fixture difficulty rating that I built and made based on the FIFA World Rankings, and based on that I've created a fixture difficulty rating. It's on Instagram, Twitter. Make sure, if you want, you can go follow me over there and you can get this, or you can take a screenshot right now as well, whichever is easier for you. So I'm going to start with, I've got 3 forwards in Harry Kane, Mbappe and Lukaku. Those are my 3 picks because I believe that they'll be good captaincy options. And as you can see, they've got Serbia, Austria and Slovakia for the 3 forwards, who are all green fixtures for the strikers. So France play Austria, green fixture. Belgium play Slovakia, which is an even more better fixture because it's a light green fixture. And England play Serbia, a green fixture. So I've got to try and target any team that I can get who have green fixtures for match day 1. Now I've built the team also based on, I'm still uncertain whether I want to play a chip in match day 2 and a chip in match day 3, or whether I want to build a team for match day 1 and match day 2. So I'm still uncertain on that at the moment. So we'll kind of have to wait and see how that plays out. But if you look at, when I explain my team, you kind of see that both Kane, Mbappe and Lukaku have good fixtures in both match day 1, match day 2. For Lukaku, Mbappe has a tough fixture against Netherlands, slightly tough fixture, but then again, it's France. They should do really well. And England have 2 good fixtures. Actually, England and Belgium in general have just 3 good fixtures across the group stage. But that's one of the reasons for picking those 3. Sometimes it might change, but for now, it's those 3. Now, in midfield is where there's a bit of uncertainty. I've gone Phil Foden, Gundogan, Jorginho, Bruno Fernandes, and Reinders. I don't know. So, I've seen a few of Netherlands' past fixtures, and he's been there in a few other fixtures. So I'm kind of uncertain what I want to do. I do have, however, 1 million in the bank, as you can see. So I do have options. Try and either upgrade a Jorginho to, let's say, a 6 million player, or even this guy to a 7 million player. Or I could also remove Gundogan and upgrade him to the Bundesliga player of the season in terms of Florian Wirtz. Hopefully I'm not butchered his name. I could do that as well if I wanted to, because he will be playing against Scotland, who are pretty weak down their right hand flank. So that is another possibility that I could try as well. I haven't fully decided. The midfield is the part where I'm still like unsure and uncertain. I know I kind of want an England player in Foden. Potentially, it could be Bellingham, but if it goes to become Bellingham, then I could do it, but budget is tough. I could do Foden to Bellingham and Gundogan to Florian Wirtz with the extra 1 million. That is possible, but then I need to be sure that I would want a Jorginho and the Dutch player in Reinders. I could go for Xavi Simons, but again, I've looked at Netherlands team, and in general, just been too much rotation in their last few fixtures that it's very hard to tell who's going to play in that spot. Could go Xavi Simons if I wanted, and if I thought that Gundogan and Foden were the players I would want to go with, but I'm still uncertain on that. And I think Bruno Fernandes from Portugal should be an easy pick, and also I would want a Portugal attacker. The question is, apart from Bruno Fernandes, who else is going to play in that attack? That they have quite a few options: Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously up front, but I feel like the other 3 strikers are slightly better. You've got Coutinho from the midfield. Who else do we have? Yeah, Pedro Neto as well as another option, but the rest are all forwards. So I'm still uncertain on like Portugal. I think Bruno Fernandes for me, to be honest. I would want the others. I'm not sure who's going to start. That's the one slight problem with me in regards to Portugal's attacking options. And also I would like these three attackers over the other attackers they have to offer. Now in defense, go back to the whole how it looks like. Um, in defense, I've gone for um, Mittelstadt, basically the 4 million German left back. We'll wait and see whether he's going to start. In obviously this, I'm recording this before the friendlies that are about to kick off. So we'll see in the friendlies whether he starts. If he does, good for me. 4 million German defender, I will take that. I've gone for Harry Maguire. At the moment, he's kind of not fit. Will he be fit before the first game? We'll have to wait and see. If not, I'll probably go for some other English player. And I've gone for DiMarco from Italy. Again, we kind of have to wait and see whether he'll play. But fullback again, another attacking option over there. For those who played Euro 2020, a fantasy legend in Joachim Mahel. 5.5 Denmark aren't defensively the best, but if I go back to my FDR, you can see it's a green fixture, so I've gone for that one as well. I think I've picked quite a few green fixtures. So Portugal, obviously, I mentioned before, with Bruno Fernandes, and with England, Germany, and Italy, all except for Italy. Italy have a way better fixture in Albania as well. So green fixtures is the plan. That's basically how I'm looking at it in terms of trying to pick good players for match day 1. And some of them have tougher match day 2s because like Denmark have England, not great for Mahel. And then we've got obviously England against Denmark as well. Defensively, Harry Maguire, not the best option. Italy have Spain in match day 2, not good for DiMarco, which is a slight problem. Germany have Hungary, and it should favor the home nation, but they've had tough fixtures against Hungary in recent performance. Their head-to-head is not great, which is why I marked it as an orange, because their head-to-head performances against Hungary haven't been great. So defensively, match day 2, I'm going to have a slight problem. But the other defender that I have on the bench is Wout Faes, who is the Belgium centre back, if I'm not mistaken. So he should be starting potentially and should be a decent option for match day 1 to match day 3, effectively. And then in goal, I've gone for Lunin and Sels. Now, Andre Lunin against Ukraine had a really good Champions League campaign for Real Madrid, really good season as well for Real Madrid. Ukraine against Romania should be a good fixture for Ukraine. Same thing with matchday 2 as well against Slovakia, should be a good fixture for Ukraine. And then I've gone for Sels. We aren't really sure if Sels is going to be the starting goalkeeper for Belgium. So I need to wait and see with regards to the friendly matches to see whether he does end up picking. Because if he does, 4 million keeper, I will definitely take that. Otherwise, I might look to upgrade Sels to, if I'm not mistaken, the goalkeepers would be for Belgium. It'll be, yeah, Castiles. So it's a 5 million option. I could go there, or I could go for a Portugal defender. As you notice, there aren't any Portuguese defenders in here in this team. I could go for Diego Costa. The other option, if Sels does start, I could also upgrade Mahil too, which probably might make more sense. Depending on who Portugal are going to play, I could upgrade to a Cancelo, or I could free up funds, and if I know Dalot is going to start for Portugal, I could go to Dalot as well, which will free up another 0.5 for me, and I could use that 0.5 million to upgrade the midfield a bit more. So there are a few things that I could do, but it's obviously waiting to see on the final teams based on like friendlies and all, just to get a better idea of who the starting 11s are in some of the better teams. So that is basically currently my thinking behind my current team. And obviously captain is going to go for a German player at the start of the fixture, because based on the fixture, I'm going to be switching captaincy based on dates. And that's why you see my bench has Lukaku, Fernandes, and Wout Faes and Sels, all because they play later down in the in the group stage in terms of fixtures, and these guys play earlier. That's why they are ahead. So that's the plan at the moment. Gundogan will be the first captaincy, or Florian Wirtz if I go for him. If he fails, I will go for... Logic would be to go for a Dutch player. If I do end up going Javi Simmons, maybe go just for Javi Simmons. Could also go for Jorginho against Italy potentially, but we'll have to wait and see. And then I'll probably move it to Harry Kane on the 17th. So kind of had to wait and see, but that's kind of the plan. That's why I wanted the big strikers, because Lukaku, Mbappe, and Harry Kane are pretty good options. Technically speaking, if I'm going to be captaining Mbappe on the same day that Lukaku is playing, then you could probably make a case for me to try and get someone else. But Lukaku against Slovakia is a very tempting fixture. So that's the plan right now for my team. Let me know in the comments. Obviously, this is bound to change as well. Let me know in the comments what your team looks like as well. And I will be doing a live stream on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. For any Q&As, whether you want to showcase your team, all of that, you can come join the live stream tomorrow, 9 p.m. Sydney time. That's 9 p.m. AEST, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, should be like midday BST, British Standard Time. Sorry, yeah, midday. That's 12 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. So make sure to join the stream for that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and do make sure to join the mini league. Links will be in the description. Thank you.